Where's the doggy door go?
These Seattle 20-somethings want a home with a big yard for their dogs, and a few other things for them as well.
Can anyone say dog shower?
Wow, this could be a dog room. I don't think we could both fit in here with the dogs.
But finding something for their pets may be the easy part of this hunt, since Matt and Ariana themselves disagree on everything else.
I love it.
The whole style is not what I'm looking for at all. It's so pretty.
Matthew written all over it. I'm not sure how I'm gonna feel about this.
You haven't even seen it yet.
Doesn't seem like there's anything for me in this house.
I don't want hardwood in our bedroom.
It might just come down to what the dogs want.
Roll the blades in the water, nice and long here. Ready? And sit.
My name's Ariana. I'm 26, and I'm a high school girls rowing coach.
We've been in phase 2 for balance.
That's the problem, though.
I'm Matt, I'm 29, and I'm a software developer.
We live in Seattle with Matthew's Labrador, Bradley, my little dachshund, Greta, and then my cat, Hemingway. We're both really big dog lovers.
He's gonna beat me. We met online.
And within a month of that, we eloped on the beaches of West Seattle. So we've known each other for 2 years, and we've been married for almost 2 years.
Ready to go on your walk? One thing I really like about Seattle, it's very dog friendly. There's a lot of places to hike, to go swimming. Seattle's surrounded by water pretty much everywhere, which is very pretty, very beautiful, but it also makes the city very dense.
There's a shortage of houses here.
And because of all the tech, prices are just skyrocketing. There's a lot of money and there's limited space to really spend it on. We currently rent a duplex. It's a 1-bed, 1-bath.
And we're on the bottom floor, so the ceilings are a little bit low. It's almost like living like mole people. It's kind of dark and cold and wet.
It's not a lot of space either. We've definitely outgrown this place.
So with a budget of $400,000, they're buying their first place. But for these two, that might be easier said than done.
What do I get when I win?
You're not going to win. We're both very competitive people.
I can imagine we'd be getting into a lot of fights on our house search. He knows what he likes, and it's usually not what I like.
Finding your way through the real estate market, pretty crazy.
It's tough.
Anything I like, he has to hate right away. I really want a craftsman, kind of cozy and very cutesy, you know, with shuttered windows, the shingled siding.
I like a very modern home. I don't like houses that have a lot of character. I'd rather just have it be clean
But
and
it
simple.
feels more like a home, and that's what your parents had. That's what you grew up with, and that's what you like. I don't understand
Yeah, and
why
I didn't like it, so I want the opposite of that home.
And while Matt's okay with a low-maintenance townhouse, Ariana wants a single-family fixer-upper.
I'm pretty handy. Matthew doesn't know a screwdriver from a hammer.
I have no idea how to do this properly. I just want to move in and be done.
I also really like decorating for the holidays. Matthew hates it, and so a lot of people say that Mrs. Claus ended up marrying the Grinch.
I don't hate it.
No, you hate Christmas.
I just don't like to decorate.
And so I really want a fireplace, you know, to put our stockings up, a wood-burning fireplace, not a gas fireplace.
No. That's definitely a deal breaker for me. I don't want to maintain a fireplace.
I really want a Christmas tree window, which is a really big window in our living room that I can display our Christmas tree in for all of our neighbors
The
to
important
see.
things.
What do you want?
Probably the biggest thing for me is neighborhood.
He wants to focus on the areas of West Seattle and Shoreline, not too far from downtown.
I want to be able to get to work quickly and not be stuck on a bus for an hour and a half.
Can you sit? No. We both really want a yard for the dogs, to exercise Bradley. That's something that we absolutely need. We currently have a dog bedroom. I would like to continue that tradition in our new house. It's really nice to give them their own private space so that they're not in our way.
Along with a doggy door, so the dogs can come and go outside as they please.
They also want at least 2 bathrooms, one just for bathing the dogs. They have the dogs in mind for their kitchen, too.
All right, guys, I think dinner's ready. I like to make a lot of dog biscuits. I definitely need some more counter space where I can roll out my dough, cut the dog biscuits. I think we're gonna end up with a house that I want more than anything.
We'll see about that. We might be butting heads a little bit.
It might just come down to what the dogs want.
Today, their broker Annie has lined up a home with some craftsman features for Ariana. It's located in Linwood, almost 20 miles from downtown.
This is way further than I wanted to be. The commute from this house, I can't deal with it. I want to be somewhere closer.
I love it. It's cute. It's not really a Craftsman, but I do have my shutters on the windows.
The whole style is not what I'm looking for at all. This is not contemporary. I'm not feeling it so far.
First-time home buyers, they don't always understand. They have to compromise. In a competitive market like this, you're just not going to be able to get every single thing on your wish list. It's impossible. This is $375, so it's right within your price range.
Yep.
Okay,
Come on in.
I have my Christmas tree window.
And 3 of them.
Right?
This is awesome. I love how big this space is.
Oh no, it has your fireplace.
I love this fireplace.
Right?
It's gigantic. It's exactly what I was picturing.
I just don't want to deal with it.
I think Matt is being overly negative. I've only asked for 2 things, my Christmas tree window and a fireplace. And let's be serious, I'm the one who's gonna be cleaning the fireplace anyway. There is a lot of carpet.
I prefer to have carpet in our living room.
And that is something you can change out down the road. I mean, putting in
is true.
hardwoods wouldn't be the worst thing ever. Run them into the dining room.
That's true. See, Annie thinks hardwoods are better too.
I didn't say that. All right, let me show you the backyard. So you've got a nice big deck, wraps around, beautiful.
This is a really awesome deck space.
So the yard's down here. It's got easy access. The dogs could definitely have room to get outside and run around.
And it's a little small, but it is technically a yard.
Also, I mean, this is your land. This is your lot. It goes up 9,000 square feet is this total lot size. So, I mean,
wow, that is a lot of space.
it is. You could eventually clear this out and have room for the dogs.
That's a lot of work, is what it's gonna end up being.
I don't know. For now, I'm open to it. This is really nice. It's a lot of space.
This is the opposite of modern.
But this is something you said you wanted to do project. So this would be a perfect project.
I could handle that.
I think the amount of work that we would want to do in this room is just, it's gonna put us way over the top of our budget.
I don't think so. For this house, I see the potential, and it really bothers me that Matt can't seem to see the potential as well.
Ariana's not keeping in mind how much these little projects are gonna add up over time. There's way too much work that we need to do here.
Down the hall, they see the first full bath.
It's a little narrow, though. I don't think we could both fit in here with the dogs.
I would definitely say that the dogs are very high up on their list, higher up than anyone I've ever worked with before. So yeah, I've never had to look for a bathroom that would fit a dog in it as well as the people buying it. This is a first.
Next door is the master suite.
This is really nice.
Isn't this nice?
This is great.
And then the master bath.
I love that it's an attached bathroom.
Down the hall, they see a potential dog room. On the bottom floor, there's another full bath and a bonus space.
Wow, this is gigantic. This could be a dog room.
True.
The only thing that's missing is just a doggy door.
It's got a second fireplace, so that's a bonus for me.
Not for me. I don't want one fireplace, and now we're gonna have 2.
I do love this house. I mean, you gave me the Christmas tree windows that I wanted. You gave me my fireplace, and this house offers so much, and it's in our budget.
It's in our budget, but there's so many projects that we need to work on.
I mean, I think there are ways to make it work. I think you're just being a little too inflexible here. I think Matt was ridiculously picky today. This definitely feels like a home. I don't understand why he can't see it the same way that I do.
I think Ariana gets too enamored with the cutesy stuff like the fireplace and the Christmas tree window instead of looking at logistical functionality, the commute, the yard, the doggy door. So this is an Ariana house full and through. Has everything Ariana wants and very minimal of the things that I want.
So now they're seeing a modern place closer to the city for Matt.
I'm not sure how I'm gonna feel about this.
You haven't even seen it yet and you're already disregarding it.
Ha! Suck it!
20-somethings Matt and Ariana are just a little competitive.
Whenever we play games, it's for all the marbles. You either win or you lose. There's no second place with us.
The same has been true of their Seattle house hunt. So far, they've seen a place priced under their $400,000 budget that had some craftsman features for Ariana. But for Matt, it wasn't modern or close enough to downtown.
This is an Ariana house, full and through.
So today, their broker Annie's partner Brooke is showing them a place in West Seattle, just a few miles from downtown, that should appeal to Matt.
We're going to see a modern townhouse today.
I like the sound of that, and I love the location. With this commute to work, with this location, it's incredible.
It's gotta be this one. This is.
We're here.
Ooh, it's so pretty.
Matthew written all over it.
Yay.
I love it.
I'm not sure how I'm gonna feel about this.
You haven't even seen it yet, and you're already disregarding it.
It is a little tiny bit above the budget, so we're priced at.
How tiny?
Well, this one's priced at $435.
That is way over our budget. We cannot afford this place.
There's some other savings with new construction versus an older house. The maintenance will cost you a lot less.
I knew this was going to be more of a Matt house. I tried really hard to not make it a me and Matt siding on one end and Ariana on the other.
I think there's a lot that you're going to like once we get inside, Ariana.
Better wow me, Brooke.
I love the door already.
Off the entry is a possible room for the dogs and a full bath.
Can anyone say dog shower?
The dog room, dog bathroom.
Nice. You know, it is a little too modern for my taste, but
it's
it is
beautiful.
nice that we wouldn't really have to change anything.
Look at this, you
Oh
guys.
my God. Look at all this space.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. It's like a dream kitchen. The countertops, the backsplash, the stainless steel appliances are awesome. This is nice. And it is a very open space. I love the hardwood floors. There are windows here, but they're not really a Christmas tree window. Where is anybody gonna look in and
I
see
was
my
hoping
big
you
Christmas
wouldn't even
tree?
notice. Is that a wood-burning fireplace? Because it doesn't look like it.
It is electric, but it's low maintenance.
This is
Let me see
not
that.
a wood-burning fireplace.
Look, I can change the color of the rocks and everything. This is so cool.
It doesn't feel homey, and that's my main thing. I'm looking for a home, not just a house to live in.
You have a nice deck that you can bring some chairs on, put a barbecue out here.
I love
hang
the
out.
view of the neighbor's roof.
It's a nice little bonus space though from the dining room.
Actually, this is the outdoor space for the townhouse.
How are we supposed to fit 2 dogs, a cat, and 2 people on this tiny little balcony?
Well, don't forget that there's a lot of parks nearby. I think you guys would really enjoy picnicking, walking the dogs around. There's a little bit of compromise with urban living, and this is just one of those things. Great access to parks, a little bit less of your own outdoor space.
It's not always possible to have your own yard space, so I'm willing to overlook some of these must-haves I initially had if it means I get to live here.
I think Matt is really in love with this house, and it might be clouding his judgment as to whether this is usable for us.
Upstairs, they see a bedroom, a full bath, and the master.
Okay, so 2 closets, that's nice.
Yeah, this is enough room for me. And the room is actually pretty big.
Let's see the master bathroom.
Oh, wow, okay.
Got a
This is
nice-
actually nice. It's a really nice shower. I really like this. I like that it matches the kitchen.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
I love it. I think it just feels really good. I love the location of this house.
I really don't like contemporary or modern houses. I just don't know that it really feels like home. This is definitely not an Ariana house. This is a Matt house. So I'm looking for something that's maybe a little bit more emotionally invested for me.
I'm definitely willing to fight for this place. I think with a little convincing, I could get her onto my side.
Now they're seeing a house that has some things for both Matt and Ariana. But right off the bat, it might be a tough sell.
It is not modern.
It's not a Craftsman. What is it?
Check out our top moments and favorite houses from House Hunters. Then share your thoughts on the latest episodes. Online now at hgtv.com/househunters.
Give me my point.
And score.
Seattle 20-somethings Matt and Ariana are having a hard time agreeing on their first house.
I think this is gonna be incredibly frustrating, and I feel like our realtor is gonna end up being more of a marriage counselor.
So far, their broker Annie's shown them a place with some craftsman details that Ariana's pushing for. Then they saw a modern home that Matt preferred. But neither listing had the big yard they want for their dogs. Today, Annie's found a house she hopes they both like in Shoreline, just 10 miles north of downtown Seattle.
I love the neighborhood. This neighborhood is great, and the location will be perfect for us. I love the long driveway.
Yeah, look at this front yard.
Yeah, that's great.
Cute.
What do you think of the style?
It is not modern.
What is it? It's not a Craftsman.
Well, it's a charming Seattle bungalow. It has a lot of things on the list that you guys were looking for.
Honestly, I don't know what Annie was thinking. This is not the style of house that I was looking for, not the style of house that Matthew was looking for.
It definitely was risky to show them this house, knowing that this was not the style they wanted. But after I walked through it and saw all the things that are long-term value, I knew it was a house to show them, for sure. It's listed at $375.
Okay, that works for us.
Well, let's go on inside and see what you think.
I see hardwood floors. That's
Right.
nice. But those are not hardwood.
That is not hardwood, you're correct. It could be changed to hardwood.
Okay. And what is this? This isn't a fireplace.
What is that, Annie?
This is a pellet stove. It's not your fireplace, but I mean, what you wanted was somewhere to hang your stockings, something homey. That's exactly it. It's very clean. It's much better than like the wood where it can get messy.
What I'm hearing is minimal upkeep, which I love.
I'm a little disappointed. It really isn't a fireplace, and I don't see somewhere where I could put a Christmas tree. I don't get a fireplace, and I don't get a Christmas tree window. So far, it doesn't seem like there's anything for me in this house.
Take a look outside. This is going to be your dog's heaven. It's amazing.
Wow. It's big, it's private, which I love.
Right?
Where's the doggy door go?
Well, you're right. There is no doggy door.
What's the point of having a great yard if the dogs can't go out and enjoy it?
Well, let's talk about the doggy door. It's not the reason you do or do not buy a house over a doggy door. It's definitely something you can add later.
That's not a deal breaker,
Right.
Matthew.
Maybe you'll get one as a housewarming gift from your real estate agent.
Oh, wow. No, this is much bigger than what we have now. Annie absolutely nailed the kitchen for me. It has my counter space, it has my cabinet space, has really updated appliances. I love everything about that kitchen.
Down the hall, they see a half bath, a full bath, and the master.
Oh, wow. I mean, it's big. I'd say the only negative, still carpet. And I'm still wanting the
I
hardwood
don't want
floors.
hardwood in our bedroom. It's not comfortable.
Well, I disagree.
Next door, they see a small bedroom and possible dog room.
It's tiny. I really don't know how this is gonna work
This is
for
still
us.
so small.
This is not at all what I was hoping for. My dogs are really important to me. That is not a dog room. That's a dog closet.
At first, I thought this house was great at its price point until I saw the two small rooms that aren't real bedrooms.
I love the yard. The kitchen is amazing.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I can get over the outside of this house and those two bedrooms.
But don't forget about the neighborhood. It has a lot of great positives about it.
I know, but I feel like I didn't get my fireplace. I didn't get my Christmas tree window.
Working with Matt and Ariana, I would definitely say that it would be probably easier to sell them each their own home. I think this is one that they're gonna have to go home and sleep on.
Now it's decision time. Since Matt and Ariana disagree on so much, it may all come down to what the dogs want.
I've not been looking forward to this. I'm really afraid we're not on the same page here.
Good girl, Greta.
With a $400,000 budget, Matt and Ariana have been on the hunt for a home for themselves and their pets in Seattle. They've seen several places that they completely disagree on. Now it's decision time.
I've not been looking forward to this. I'm really afraid we're not on the same page here.
Well, I have some notes here.
Okay, of course.
So that really beautiful split level that was listed at $375. It had my fireplaces and it did have a bunch of Christmas tree windows.
That commute, I don't know if I can do that every day. The deck was really cool. It's just, I feel like we need more room for the dogs.
If we did clear out that back land though, there's a ton of room. It's a house we can grow into.
that modern townhouse.
Yes.
I loved that kitchen and I did like the bathroom fixtures, but it definitely wasn't homey. It's listed at $435,000.
But it's West Seattle. I mean, it's the best location. The only thing is the lack of a yard.
Their next option is a bungalow ranch just north of downtown, listed at $375,000.
That's not really my style, and it's definitely not yours either.
But it has not one but 2 yards.
And it had that pellet stove, which I think is a pretty good compromise.
I don't know if that's a compromise. It's not my fireplace. It didn't have a Christmas tree window.
It had your kitchen.
That is true.
What do you think?
Honestly, I can't stop thinking about that ranch. That house just really felt like home.
I'm not gonna lie, this is the first time I think we're actually on the same page. I can't stop thinking about that house either. It was the one that had the largest yard, which is a pretty big deal.
It's definitely a good house for both us and the dogs. We need to call Annie right away and get an offer in. You guys are the most spoiled dogs in all of Seattle. We're super excited to be in our new house right now.
The list price for this house was $375,000. We knew it was gonna be a multiple offer situation. We ended up winning the bid for $401,000, which was a tiny bit over our budget, but for the house that we got, I mean, I think it was a steal. Ariana really wanted a house that had some projects to do.
I painted the living room so far. We got a couple of new pieces of furniture. After this, I'm planning on painting the bedroom, maybe the dog room, although that's not as high a priority.
I think the only thing we really had to settle on at all is just no Christmas tree window.
And no fireplace.
But we have the pellet stove, so that makes up for it a little bit.
It's a bit of a compromise.
We're still debating about that.
I definitely want to use that area for baking. I put a lot of stock into that kitchen, and that's ultimately what kind of drove me to choose this house. I had a big kitchen, nothing really had to be done to it.
Good boy, let's go, Greta. The backyard for this house was one of the biggest selling points for both of us.
It's beautiful. Friends who come over refer to our backyard as a Washington State Park, which is really nice.
There you go.
I think Matt and I have definitely grown closer from this experience.
I can't imagine ever finding something better than what we ended up with.
A place to raise a family, a place where we could have some peace and quiet with our dogs and really grow old together here.
Good boy, Bradley.